One thing I've found is that God has a way of providing for our needs so that we can have hope in a future, even if we have to start completely over with nothing. Jeremiah 29:11 says, "The plans I have for you, declares the Lord, are not to harm you, but give you hope in a future." God gave us a simple design to follow so that we can live in His economy, whether our circumstances are good or bad. First, we're to build homes and settle down. I think this means to accept our circumstances and to start with a place to live. It's a base where we can live and begin to build and improve our lives. Second, we're to plant gardens and eat from our own gardens. This means to have a source of income that we can take care of our own needs and be prepared to serve others. I know it sounds so basic, but often we overlook these simple steps in God's plan to take care of us. Next, God said to marry and have sons and daughters. In God's economy, men and women are of equal value. It's important to note that their circumstances were not a cause to stop being fruitful or multiplying. When these steps are in place, we should pray for our leaders in our work, in our community, and in our nation, even if they're non-believers. We should pray for and seek the prosperity of our community. This principle is what I call the principle of reciprocal prosperity, because God said, if we help others prosper, we too will prosper. You know, Daniel is a great example of a Jewish captive who followed God's plan while he was in Babylon. If we listen to the advice of men who are not following Christ, false prophets will deceive us. So be very careful that you're not living by the forces and principles that control man's economy. God's message is both practical and simple. By following the design of His economy, we can have hope in any circumstance. You know, it's extremely important to put what you're learning into practice. One practical application that I want you to consider is organizing a prayer walk around your neighborhood or community. Read about it in your companion guide and encourage others to participate with you. Begin to pray for the peace and prosperity of your very own community. Follow God's design and live in His economy. You too will experience His deliverance.